Hello and welcome to another episode of Stacked. Today I want to show you what I recently got from AIB Custom FX. So here's the unboxing. So here's my latest package from AIB Customs and looks safe. So let's open it. It's a nice sticker and don't know which pedal this is. I ordered two. And so this is the Lech. And I think that this is the more. Yes, it is. But that's not all. I sent Jerome some pedals to mod for me or repair. Slowly. Where are my scissors? So that's my Marshall Governor. It had a faulty DC jack and Jerome replaced it. And here we have my Corone heavy distortion that's rather not so good, and I think he did nothing with it because it was way too weird, and therefore I'm going to sell this one. This is the Marshall Jackhammer from my friend Stefan, and if you've watched my video, the Jackhammer basically sounds garbage, at least for my taste and for Stefan's as well. So Jerome modded it, and I'm curious to find out how well it actually sounds now. Here's my Nobles Distortion Extreme. I didn't like the sound as well, but Jerome couldn't mod this at all. I think here was the wiring really awkward and therefore got it back straight. I'm going to sell this one. My Aris Effects overdrive prototype, and this one sounded way too generic, and you might have seen this on Jerome's Instagram. I think he did an awesome job. However, I'm really eager to find out what he actually did and how it sounds now. And if I remember correctly, this one actually inspired him to work on an overdrive by himself. Since I will do full reviews on the Lech and the More, I think I show you the Jackhammer and the Tube 3 bar clone. Because of the Governor, Jerome didn't change anything, he just fixed it. So let's see how both pedals actually sound and if he has improved the sound. So my signal chain is my Black Cat Custom, and first goes into the Super clone or prototype, and then goes into the modded Jackhammer, and from there it goes into the XFX, where I've chosen my regular review tone. And first of all, it's a clean sound, so that's a Shiver clean and a Vintage 30 stock cap. And later on I'll switch to a driven tone, that's a PVH 6160, same cap. So, in my initial review of the Jackhammer, it sounded awful. I didn't like it at all, and the original owner of the pedal, Stefan, he didn't like it as well. So we told Jerome, fix it, make it sound good. And that's what he did. Here's the unprocessed sound. Now let's activate it. sounds better. We have this frequency control here. So that's definitely an improvement for the overdrive mode, but the Jackhammer also has a distortion mode. And now it sounds decent, I think. So let's find out what the distortion mode does. So I think this is an improvement. Now you get a really usable sound out of the Jackhammer in front of a clean amp. And now let's switch over to a driven amp and let's go back to overdrive mode, because in distortion mode it's too compressed for my taste. Let's see if it works as a boost. So here is the unprocessed sound. Now Jackhammer. Let's reduce the gain actually. So, final verdict on the Jackhammer in front of a driven amp. This pedal is now so much fun. You get some really awesome sounds. To be fair, I went for extreme settings on the treble and the bass, but with the contour and the FREC control, you get some really nasty death metal tones, and not just a single one. I got at least 3 sounds I was really pleased with. And now this pedal in front of a driven amp modded, awesome. Could totally see myself use it if it was my own, which it isn't. So next up we have the Tube Screamer prototype, and this one was originally made by AIB, and I bought it really cheap. It was basically just a simple Tube Screamer clone with some options. I wasn't really sure of what they did, and I told Jerome it was rather boring because I already have the Maxon OD808 and my Boss Super Overdrive, so wanted something with a bit more meat to it. And let's find out if he delivered. We don't need it in front of a clean amp, do we? So same sound, driven amp, and just find out how it sounds. Yet again, I'm really impressed. It has so much output, really delivers. You can get some nice options with those mini switches. I feel that both in the upper position are bassier and maybe a bit more fuzzier, and in the lower position they're just cutting through. I think it's more compressed, at least that's what I think. Jerome actually told me what they do, but I've forgotten. So I really like this tone. This is really cool overdrive now. Before the mod it was rather pointless because I got other pedals that did the job equally well, but now it's really unique. Maybe do an overdrive shootout in the future. Maybe, don't know. All in all, I'm really pleased with the mod on my pedal and the mod of Stefan's pedal, because now those pedals are actually usable, and for a death metal guitar player you really want to use them because it's so much fun. And yeah, with this said, I think it's end for the video. Let me know down in the comments, do you own any modded pedals, and if so, what's your favorite modded pedal you have? Just write a comment. And if you want to support this channel, check out the links in the description. And with this said, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, may the force be with you and have a nice day.